Well, it's 2 a.m. Saturday morning. I got off work Friday at 10 p.m. It's snowing pretty good. I spent 2.5 hours driving here. I'm pretty beat. So I think I'm going to enjoy my cup of dinner. Maybe sit down and watch a movie, go to sleep, wake up, and probably just give you guys a tour of what I've done over the summer after a little cleaning. So, good night, folks. Well, part two. It's probably 10:30 in the morning now. I've been up maybe an hour. Made some liquid breakfast. Started the fire back up. Got back nice and warm in here so I can do stuff and not freeze. But this is what I wake up to. There's 2 inches of fresh snow outside. And I came up here just to get my shovel. I gotta take my shovel home because snow's coming and I don't want to leave it here, otherwise it'll get snowed in and I'll never get it out. And that would not make the wife happy, so I figured I'd come and get that. But I've only been here like once a month for the past 7 months, just on weekends. So I haven't really had time to get a lot of stuff accomplished, but I did get some stuff. Me and my brother have done some work for this place. We decided a generator just to run one light bulb wasn't very efficient. So my brother designed and picked out equipment for solar setup. And now we have solar panels, we have a battery bank, we have a 2,000 watt inverter. All of the electric in here is low wattage, high efficiency. We got rid of the tube TV, put in a LCD TV that only uses like 100 watts. We don't have a DVD player, we have a little computer to play movies off of a hard drive. So that uses little to no power. That's like 3 watts. It's pretty good. And then we got that done. We got panels on the roof. I'll probably try to get a picture of the panels on the roof. I don't think I got video. They're covered with snow right now, so I can't take a video now. I also started work on a water setup. I have, before we got the place, the sink had PVC like spigots on the sink. It was just PVC, it was all junk. So I went and I bought a cheap old furnace, a faucet for it, and I could put that on. And we have a 12 volt RV pump, and that's supplying water to it. I hauled in a 65 gallon tank. I still got to get fittings for it so I can hook up a 65 gallon tank. So we'll have pressurized water. I installed a on-demand water heater. Which runs off propane. We have propane here, so we'll have hot water, cold water, running water in the middle of nowhere. I just have to haul water up from the creek just so we have a supply. We got a tractor up here, we got a bunch of implements for it, so next year we'll be able to do some food plots. We got a pretty good idea of where we want them already. We just have to work on them, get them cleaned up, till it up, plant it. By the time we got everything up here, it was too late to do it. So that's on the agenda. yeah, that's about it. You know, you come up here to do something, like you're doing solar, and you realize you need one little fitting, and the whole project is on hiatus till you come back with that one fitting, just to see if it works. It's glad it's out of the way. So we can come here in the middle of winter, we have electricity. If you want to take a 60-yard hike, you have water. We have a wood stove, so we have heat. So you could literally snowmobile here and have a place to stay. We have MREs in storage. We have some saltine crackers and stuff in tins, so you're not going to starve if you get here in the middle of winter, which it's hard to get to. I also installed we got the place, there used to be a space heater, propane space heater on the wall. And the guy we bought it from, the groundskeeper said, do not fire it up, it'll pop, pop, boom, and it won't work. So earlier this summer I took it off the wall, and my dad ended up buying a Blue Flame ventless propane heater, and I got that up on the wall. And that worked really nice last night for taking the chill off this place when I got here, because it was 25 degrees. And that gave me time to unload my truck and then start a fire and get this place kind of toasty. What else have I got? Not a whole lot. I just came to get my shovel. Told the reloader dude I would make a video this weekend. I kind of been wanting to make a video every time I come up here. I always bring my tripod, I always bring my camera, but you start doing a project and you don't have time to stop, set up everything, get it ready to go. But this week I'm actually here alone, so I've been able to do a little tidying up after myself and try to clean up a little bit of the mess around here. But yeah. Can't argue with that. This is the vent-free heater my dad got. So it works really slick. Turn on the pilot. Make sure that's going. It's going. And then heat. Now this also has an accessory fan on it, so if we wanted to plug it in, we could blow some air around too, but this gets pretty toasty right here. But yeah, so we have some heat if we don't have any wood ready.
This area here is spring fed. The water coming out of there is about 41 degrees year round. So this part of the river does not freeze, and we happen to have a dock going to that little stream of water, so that's our fresh water source. This is the water heater. It's an EcoTemp L7. They make smaller models, but the venting is just a big open area. I wanted something with I could put a flue on. So that works pretty good. It's supposed to do 7 liters an hour, something like that. I don't know. But I do have a pretty good draw in this crack right here, so I'm not worried about fumes coming back in. And if I do that, it's getting sucked in. So, and that's not even running. So I already know I got a draft without it running. And there's this behemoth. It's supposed to be 65 gallons. That's what the digits on the side says. So that's what I'm guessing it is. When we bought this place, it was up on top of a chimney, and we had like a gravity-fed water supply, but that thing was green. It was very, very green, and everything it was hooked up to was PVC. There was a nest of PVC all over the side outside, and it just bad. So I took this down, which is really fun to just push off the wall, let it drop. Spent a week soaking it in bleach, scrubbing as much as I could, rinsing it out, soaking in bleach, scrubbing out as much as I could. So hopefully I'll be able to use this just to store water while we're here hunting. So I'll be able to hike water up from the spring, fill this up, and it'll supply our RV pump. It's supposed to come on at 30 psi, shut off at 40 psi. So you have pressurized water. As soon as you turn on the water, it'll pump, and you turn it off, it'll build up pressure and then stop. It's pretty nice. Now, when we first hooked it up, we realized when it came on, it was just pulsing and pulsing and pulsing right out of the spout. So what we ended up doing is we went to the hardware store. We got a pressure tank, and that absorbs the pumping action. Pump hooks up there, pumps it up, pressurizes this, so that's stored pressure. When you turn on the faucet, you don't see the pulsing. This is for the solar power inverter setup. You open the door, you come in, all you have to do is flip this switch right here, and the power comes on. That's all you gotta do. And you see the light in the background. On the reflection, maybe. The phone's in the way. Right there. See the light on, light off. On. Takes a few seconds for it to register. But this display also tells us our battery voltage. We got a graph that says whatever voltage we have here is how much percent. 25, I believe, is 80% battery. Shows what's coming in from the solar. We have 26.2, but they're covered up with snow, so they're not really putting out much power. And this is for the generator, so if the power does go so low, the generator will kick on and recharge the batteries. I just came here to get the shovel. So it was pretty easy day to day, did a little cleaning. Got the shovel on the trailer. Now I'm going to go home. Check some cameras, put out some more corn before I leave, but only got 11 more days till hunting season, so hopefully my camera shows something. All I've had recently is a spiker, and I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe next year it'll be better for all of us, but taking this gallon of water I got from the creek home because this stuff tastes good. So after this, I'll check the cameras. I'll probably put a few clips on the end of the video showing stuff I've caught over the summer. We did catch a moose, an 8-pointer, a 6-pointer, and the spiker that keeps coming back. So a moose. So yeah. I'll probably bring the camera up for hunting season. I show a whole lot of video of me not shooting anything, so I'll see you then.